Hi Sagittarius, welcome to December 2017 and happy birthday! It's your month, it's your time to shine and it's exciting. It's time for you to design your own paradise and enjoy it. There's so many planets in Sagittarius this month. Venus enters Sagittarius on the 1st and you have Venus in Sagittarius, Mercury in Sagittarius, the Sun and the Moon in Sagittarius, Saturn in Sagittarius up until the 19th. So this is amazing. There are so many planets in Sagittarius uplifting you, inspiring you, encouraging you. And your ruling planet, Jupiter, is trining positive energy flow with Neptune. That goes exact on December 2nd, and it will go exact again May 25th and August 19th, 2018. This is good news. And that means this energy is going to be around for a while. This is a spiritual energy, it's a healing energy, it's an inspiring energy, it's an encouraging energy. And Mercury is going to take his turn to retrograde December 3rd through the 22nd in Sagittarius. So he's going to be in Sagittarius quite a bit of time here. He entered in November and he'll be in here all of December and for part of January. And right after Mercury goes retrograde, a few hours later, you have the Gemini full moon. And we have the moon in Gemini, the sun in Sagittarius, and Neptune T-squaring both of them. So, you know, when Neptune challenges like this, it's always best to take a wait and see kind of attitude and not go for the hype, not go for the glamour or the glitz, but to really, you know, sit back and wait for the whole story. Because we can be fooled with Neptune when he challenges like this. He represents your highest ideals, your ideal living location, your ideal job, your ideal relationship. But he doesn't show you how to get there. That's what Saturn does. Saturn is the one that gets you to what you want. And he does it through hard work, patience, and perseverance. So with Neptune challenging both lights at the time of the full moon and with Mercury retrograde, the universe is saying, slow down, take your time, be creative, be spiritual, celebrate. Sagittarius and Gemini are the party signs. This is the time of year where we have the holidays, where we have a lot of parties, where we get out and celebrate with each other. And so this is a wonderful energy to party and celebrate, as long as we're not overdoing it. With Neptune like this, we can drink too much, party too much, eat too much, and then hangover, you know, the next day, right? And so you want to watch for that. But it's such a fun energy, and it's a positive energy, and it's uplifting. It's an uplifting energy. Now Mars into Scorpio on the 9th. And Chiron stations direct on the 5th. And this is good news because Chiron is going to move into Aries in 2018, which is much more favorable in your chart, having the wounded healer in a fire sign. And so having him move forward in the area of your foundation where Neptune is, you know, this could be a healing time for you. Maybe you're healing your heart. Maybe you're healing old wounds. Maybe you're healing a relationship. Maybe you're, you know, just feeling really positive and uplifted and inspired, you know, going in here in December. And certainly by the time we get to the new moon. The Sagittarius new moon is one of the best new moons of the year, if not the best new moon. You have the sun and the moon coupled together on December 18th is the new moon. with Saturn right at the end of Sagittarius. He's at 29 degrees, 46 minutes. You have Venus in Sagittarius. You have Mercury camped out in Sagittarius. And Uranus in your other sister sign, Aries, is trining all of these planets. And so this is about creativity and innovation and liberation. Now, for some of you, you're in a gambling mood. So make sure it's worth the risk. Whatever you're rolling the dice and taking a chance at, make sure it's worth it. Because, you know, we've got some of this Neptune energy, and then we've got the Mercury retrograde until the 22nd. And so things can seem better than they may be given Mercury retrograde and the Neptune influence at the full moon. So, you know, if you're rolling the dice and you're willing to risk, just don't spend the house money, right? Isn't that the saying? Don't spend your house money. You know, whatever that is. Yeah, you want to take chances, but you don't want to. You want to take, educated chances where you've done your homework and you eliminate much of the risk when you do that, when you do your homework. But this is very exciting. This is bringing prosperity to you. This can be bringing prosperity to you through travel, education, marketing your products and services far and wide, overseas travel, and such an amazing new moon that you have here. So for you, this is your new moon. We get one new moon and one full moon a year. This is your time to set your intention for what you want to create end of December and all of 2018. And this is the time to really, here's what I want, universe, and describe it into detail. And I got lots of tools on my website to help you consciously create what you want in 2018 using the power of focused intention and setting your intention. I like intention better than goals, although, Saturn moving into Capricorn, it's going to all be about goals in 2018. So I'll talk more about that when I do the January and the year ahead for you about Saturn moving in that area. But here, in Sagittarius, it is about what we believe. Sagittarius is about the story we tell, the story we tell about our life, the story we tell about our truth, our wisdom, our beliefs. And so what have you learned about yourself? How have you redefined yourself these past few years that Saturn has been in Sagittarius? Saturn is getting ready to leave, so you're graduating. Yay! You're graduating, having Saturn move out of your sign and into his home sign, Capricorn. He moves in on the 19th to Capricorn, where he will stay for 3 years. Now, he's still moving in there in a very personal part of your life. While he was in Sagittarius, it was about redefining who you are, rebuilding your inner being, rebuilding your inner life, your structures. And now moving into Capricorn, it will be more about what is it that you want? What is it that you love and value? How are you using your resources to live your best life and have what you want? And, that is, going to be something that you're going to be working on over these next few years of Saturn in Capricorn. But here at your new moon, this is a fabulous, uplifting, inspiring, encouraging, dynamic, fun, inspirational energy that, you can use it in your creativity, you can use it in self-expression, you can use it, it's going to build up your self-confidence, it's going to even, it's about romance and true love and attracting love. This is a good time to attract love. This is a good time to open your heart to love. And this is the time to own your opinion on your spirituality. Not what others believe or what it may be in the mainstream, but what is true for you. What is your connection to Source? What is your connection to your soul self? How are you using your spirituality to create your life. It's time for you to build your life on your own terms, not on what other people want you to be, not on what other people are saying this is, who you're supposed to be. No, it is about you defining yourself based on your own terms, what works for you, what is right for you. And when you do what's right for you, it's right for everyone else. If you're not doing what's right for you, it's not right for them either. And so having that full moon in that area of relationships right at the beginning of the month, make sure you're really looking at everybody. Whoever you're with or you're dating, make sure that you're not idealizing the person, that you're seeing them clearly. With Neptune, we can be fooled. We can think things are one way and come to find out they're not at all what we thought they were. So pay attention, especially with Mercury retrograde in your own sign. Also with communication, we're all challenged when Mercury retrogrades, but especially when it's in our own sign. I have found that it's very challenging. So, make sure you're, devil's in the details when Mercury is retrograde. You're going over things. You're making sure, you're double checking your flight. You're double checking your, if you're traveling, double checking everything. Making sure people received your text message or your email and, and so on. Making sure that you're not just assuming that everything is where it's supposed to be, that you're, just checking it to make sure that, okay, my flight's on time, or, where's my luggage, and so on. Because it's going to be an interesting December with Mercury retrograde the first part of the month, but he does go direct on the 22nd, and that's good news. So that, the last 10 days of the month, there'll be a lot more clarity, especially for those that are traveling, that they can connect flights and get to where they need to go and not have so much headaches that can go with that planning and traveling. But travel looks good for you, especially in the new year, and next year is going to be a time for you to expand your consciousness and learn more about yourself through maybe you're teaching, maybe you're taking some training or some classes to up your skills so you can make more money. That's always good too. It's really exciting for you in here. A wonderful new moon. And you can use this energy through your creativity, through your creative self-expression, to increase your self-confidence, to make good choices, to attract great things to yourself. Especially after Mercury goes direct on the 22nd. That's where career growth will be excellent. Right after that 22nd, and of course into the new year, which is always good. Now, Saturn enters Capricorn on the 19th. Then the Sun enters Capricorn on the 20th, and you have happy winter solstice in the northern hemisphere and summer solstice in the southern hemisphere. That's another power day. Whenever the seasons change, the solstices and the equinoxes are power days and a wonderful time to set your intention for what you want to create in the new season. Then we have lovely Mercury going direct. Yay! Hallelujah! And then Venus enters Capricorn on the 25th. So now we have Saturn, Venus, and Sun in this area of money, resources, financial gain. This is good news. Having the Sun and Venus in this part of your life empowers you to attract more abundance, more prosperity coming your way. This is about you designing your own paradise and enjoying it. It's so amazing. Now with Capricorn, it's way more serious than Sagittarius. I mean, Sagittarius is a fire sign, which is inspirational and uplifting and fun. And Capricorn rules business and achievement and goals and work and so you're going to really feel this energy shift from the 18th to the 19th to the 20th, where, you're really now focused on your resources and how you're using your resources, as well as what you love and value, and how you are going to use this energy over this time period to focus on what you want and how you're going to make that happen for you. Capricorn does trine your destiny in the world, what you do in the world, because Virgo rules that part of your chart. So it is going to be empowering you to move up in whatever you do, whether you work for a company or own your own business or have your own practice. This is an energy that's all about moving you up in what you're doing through determination, hard work. Saturn doesn't give us anything unless we work for it. But he's the one that gets you to what you want. Jupiter can, bring blessings and gifts to us, but they don't necessarily stay. Saturn brings lasting success, lasting relationship. Saturn is the builder. And so this is about you building up your resources, building up your self-esteem and self-worth by really eliminating distractions and focusing on what truly matters to you, what it is you truly love and value. And that may evolve too over the next few years as well. And I'll talk more about that when I do the year ahead and get into the January and so forth. So, this is a time for you to really celebrate, get ready to graduate with Saturn leaving, and what has he taught you these past few years about yourself, about relationships, because when he's in our own sign, he opposes the area of relationships, which for you is Gemini. What has he taught you about your relationships? What has he taught you about life? And own all of that experience that you've gained, the wisdom that you've gained, because you're going to apply it now in getting what you want and how you go about getting what you want. Of course, having Mercury direct on the 22nd, that's awesome, because now things can really move forward, and especially in the area for those of you that are wanting a new job. Having Mercury go direct, this will be excellent for you experiencing career growth. For those of you that want a promotion or move up in what you're doing, last part of the month, you can absolutely see that happen. Or if you want to expand your business or start a new business, this is a wonderful time to set your intention to do that and launch after Mercury goes direct on the 22nd. Wonderful time to do it, even in the last few days of the month, because we always want to start something new before a full moon and right after a new moon. So that 2-week window is the best time, because you want to be gaining in light. You want your business to expand, whatever you're doing, you want it to grow. So you want the moon to be gaining in light. And so this is a wonderful time for you to attract good things to you. There could be an exciting new romantic relationship. So for those of you open for love, you could find that the universe brings you someone who is just fun and freedom-loving like you, yet, fun and fiery and dynamic and interesting and inspiring, and you're just having a great time with this person. And so you could find that it's brought to you, but through going out and socializing, going to parties, or using the internet, you could find that you meet someone really good, even if you're using the dating sites, or you're just putting it out there on the Facebook and wherever. You could find that you meet up with someone. Of course, with Mercury retrograde till the 22nd, people from your past could be coming back as well. And so you will have opportunity there with maybe, someone you haven't felt complete with that you could get together with and have some fun. Why not? And have fun. This is, a celebratory energy, and, this is the time of year to celebrate all that you've overcome these past few years, or many years, you know, it's been very challenging. This has been a challenging year, 2017. And so whatever you've had to overcome, you know, this is a time to celebrate your accomplishments, what you've achieved, what you've completed, what you've learned, what you now know and understand, and get ready for the new year, get ready for new job opportunities. Now, for those of you coupled, you know, it could be a little interesting there around that full moon at the beginning of the month. So, you know, I would be paying attention to what's going on in my relationships at the time of the full moon to make sure that we're really on the same page together and that we're not just assuming something that may not be true at all. But once you get past that moon and you're to your new moon, you know, things are moving up and feeling really good and excited and strong and fun. And so you'll work through whatever weird things come up at the full moon. But by your new moon, you know, things are really going your way and happening for you, and the universe is supporting you, the universe is lifting you up, and you're feeling ready for action, ready. And that improves the money. That makes the money improve because there's opportunities here for you right in this new moon chart that will be bringing financial gain to you in the new year that can be coming to you through education, travel, marketing, your products and services, and so on. And career is growing too. You know, it will move once Mercury goes direct after the 22nd. You can expect to hear about new job offers or a promotion or expansion. Mercury rules, Virgo rules what you do in the world. And so with Mercury retrograde, it will, you know, it may, you know, slow things down a bit, but once he goes direct and in Sagittarius, it'll be brought right to you. This new job offer or promotion will be brought to you, as well as for those of you that own your own business, you will see an expansion after the 22nd. Spiritually, it is a wonderful month to tune into source energy. It's a wonderful month to thank the universe for everything that you have and everything coming your way, because then that lines you up vibrationally with whatever it is your heart's desire and brings it to you. I'm not seeing any challenges in the health. In fact, the health looks excellent. Your health is improving and will improve throughout this month and going into the new year. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my videos. Sagittarius, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, what's coming up for you in the new year, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. It's also up in the cards. You go to my astrology page, you purchase a consultation, upon checkout, get a link to my schedule, and we're working together. Or if you're interested in coaching, you want to talk about new business opportunity, you want to talk about marketing, teaching, travel, it's very easy. Go to my coaching page, you purchase a session, upon checkout, get the link to my schedule, and we're coaching you. So until next time, Sagittarius, design your own paradise and enjoy it. It's amazing. Happy holidays and Happy New Year!